Howdy. How's it going? It's funny, I just kinda decided to throw this on. I was just hanging out, about to grind some new out, and I was like, you know what? I could be doing this for other people to watch. So I'm, you know, just decided to pop it in. Pardon me, I'm just doing some of that, some of this new art I got, which is pretty cool. I don't know if I'll be putting that out today or tomorrow. Depends on when they decide to post it. But you can rename that sucker. Yeah, yeah, that's fine. Let me. There we go. Okay, okay. Let me. What am I doing here? I'm gonna toss on some of this. Turn it down a bit, and then we'll turn the sucker back on. All right, let's see what we got here. Oh, right, I forgot. So I was looking into what to do with more of these amethyst shards, and I wasn't really sure what really what they do, but as it turns out, if you have a an Amazon Prime account, you can link it up online and you get free stuff. I'll take a look at what that was, but I forgot I was kind of in the middle of a dungeon, so we'll finish this up. And I believe that the Festival of the Madness is the last little bit that you get from Cockle Sidon's section, this clown fella. You'll probably see him in this area, but after this, then we'll be kind of between parts of the story, and we'll go further into that. I think for this one we just have to wait for them to talk back and forth. It's a little annoying, but it's fun.
We're stuck in here until we can fix them. How long will it take? I'll need a little more time.
I think I'll turn this up just a little bit. There we go.
Thank you for coming all the way here.
Yeah, this is going to be one of those one of those actively rolling cutscene kind of dungeons.
Great. Let's move.
Ooh, Crystal and Aura for 5 days. A little battle just I don't think I can use that now. No, because it's a cutscene. That's fine. Let's get out of this sucker. You know what? I think we can. Whoopsie.
What's the hold up?
Some music in here we can toss on. I'm sure that game's gotten better music than anything else. Oh, looks like it is on. We'll crank this sucker up. Thought I turned off the music. Oh well. Oh, that's weird that
We
I'm.
need to get these supplies back. What in the? Maintain formation, men. I said maintain.
Ooh, that's choppy. I tell you what, man, no matter what I do, this game is really choppy. Like, I haven't been able to fix that. And it's not like it's running too hard. I mean, yeah, we're in an acceptable amount, but my goodness. Yeah, we'll figure it out. We'll probably lower the particles or something. I'm not quite sure how I want to fix that. Oh, goodness me. Wow. That's crazy, the carnage that they've got.
Captain! Get to the fortress.
All this shit was happening just when we're trying to go through and talk to everybody. That's kind of funny. Alright, well, I guess we toss in the music now. Yeah. So I got a new, I changed out my loadout a little bit because I wanted to try out the PvP arena. We'll see how it goes. Oh yeah, it's a bit loud for me. Let's turn that sucker down a little. Want the music clashing, so we will. There she is. Hey, yeah, I saw that. It was funny. I was talking to my folks a little about it today. That it was a palindrome day, and they're like, "No, it's not." I'm like, "Yeah, it is." And they're like, "No, you don't. Do you know what a palindrome is? It's forward and backwards." And I'm like, "Yeah, I know. It's." Then I realized, right, the U.S. doesn't use, we use month, day, year. So for us, it's kind of all wibbly wobbly. But all my UK friends there, they're 2202, 2022. So it's a. I've got to fix this. I gotta mess with something here. I don't quite know what yet, but this is not good.
You made it. Linked up with the Western units and defend the wall.
You know what? I think in general the cutscenes just aren't amazing. I'm gonna be real. Yeah, no, I wanna video just changes to just low for now, huh? We'll see how that runs. Oh yeah, I think it'll. Because I guess the biggest problem would be frame drops, right? But we'll figure it out. I mean, goodness me, I'm probably overdue for a new graphics card as it is. I haven't put so much strain on this card in quite a while as it, a game like New World or Lost Ark on top of OBS and, God knows what else I've got running in the background that needs a little bit of that graphics juice. Yeah, what have you been up to, man? I just kind of had like some, we had a little Taco Tuesday and some margaritas and stuff, so I was hanging out, but what were you up to, Toaster? There it is. I love that fucking. I love that I've changed out a little bit of it. I got a good mix of like AoE, some like hard hitting jazzers, and then something else. Yeah, I guess maybe my gear's just under leveled for this, but we'll do a little bit of this to like kind of break them up. Just. We're running out, a 10 or 20 card. Mine's a 10 top card, if I'm not mistaken. Well, it's pure behind the glass. Yeah, it's a 1070. I've had this one for a while though, and I tell you what, man, the 900s and the 10,000 and the 1000 series are they're workhorses. Like, you could throw those things in the street, and they're pretty solid. As much as I'd like to get a 2000 series card, or God forbid a 3000, I don't know. With the last year or so, it just becomes a case of just kind of not worth it. What are we just fucking playing balloons now? What is this? Yeah, I don't know. Just with like, what was it? The goodness me, I don't remember the name of that shipping container that got in the river there. I know it's not the concierge. That was the ship that capsized off the coast of like South America. But either or. I remember I was looking into like, I don't know, like a 2060 or something like that, and they were going for quite a pretty penny. Let's take a look right now on what would be Stack Exchange, maybe Newegg. Let's see what one of those suckers is going for, huh? So, I mean, I'm not opposed to it if it takes a little bit of time to get here, but it's not awful. If we were to get something like see, $500. I mean, that's not awful, but it's like a little 12 gig GDDR6. Yeah, I mean, that's not bad. $500 for a new card. I would have to look into it a little bit more. I would want to make sure that it's like same pin out as my my motherboard and stuff like that. But I honestly I haven't had complaints with the 1070s in quite a while, right? Like I'm comfortable running stuff a little bit of a lower frame. Doesn't really have too many frame drops, doesn't really mess around too much with the, what do you call it? Just really much of anything. Like, even with particle effects, it's pretty solid, but, you know, I recognize that it's only like, what, 12 gigs of memory, maybe even 8. I haven't checked, but I suppose I can pull up Speccy real quick, and it'll tell me. Whoopsie. I forgot it makes my whole PC go gray for a second when it does the authentication. Oopsie. Well, I guess the alt helps when you point at it, right? Yeah, I mean the CPU's running alright. Graphics card is really 1070 is only 4,000. Okay, so 4 gigs of memory. Well, that'd be the problem then, right? But I feel like the GPU is an issue. It's running at like 50-60%. It's the memory that I'm at that is cranking out so much, which is interesting because I've got 32 gigs, which isn't like an astronomical amount, but maybe Lost Ark just pulls that much on top of my OBS. Oh, I suppose if no, because even then it would be more of a CPU load versus GPU. It can't take load off of the memory. Am I gonna do another one of these? What is this? A furious harpoon attack. Oh, critical explosion.
Too close. Quick, help push it back.
Oopsie, that is not what I wanted. Oh, what is it? Q? No, it's G. So it's such a weird. Oh, there's 2. That's lovely. Let's hope the wall doesn't do too bad. Yeah, I think we'll be okay. This is an interesting level. Every time I say it, you know, I get worried about the combat variety and all that, such and such, but I will admit they are being a bit more creative with the levels. Like, they've switched the way in which things play, and I don't know, maybe I'm being a stick in the mud that I'm kind of in both camps of, oh, this is stupid, you know, why would I do a weird level like this? Why can't I just punch stuff? And then I'm bored of punching stuff, right? Like, you know, I can't have my cake and eat it too. As a picky consumer, we'll never be happy with that stuff, you know. It's alright. I mean, all things considered, this game is a very simple game loop. I mean, I will collect Makoko seeds all day if it means at some point in the future I will be able to have all of them, right? Can I just not go up here? Okay, that's the pathing, like the tracking with my mouse and all that is something is left to be desired, for sure. Setting the seeds will pay off at some point, I expect. I hope so, man, because from what I understand, I'm on the far east continent of I guess it's now all considered Rithramis, right? Like, I don't know what the continent itself is called, but I'm at the eastern part of Lutera, and after 1 or 2 more locations, then I get to the shipping yard, and then that gives me access to a boat. And if I understand it correctly, I will be able to traverse any area of the map, provided that, you know, my ship has enough durability to go through the siren infested waters, or, you know, the cold snaps and stuff. But there's an island nearby that the Makoko people live, which I believe I can go check out my stronghold. You know, I've got to finish up some research over there after this anyway. There's little fellas very similar to the Koroks from Legend of Zelda, or like if you've played Stardew, you know, same thing there with the little oh god, what were they? Jubies? I think Junjis? I can't remember, but the little fellas that move stuff around, just little, you know, little woodland creatures, little fairy types. I will be able to purchase the stuff with the Makoko seeds. Now, I don't know it'll be anything great. I'm not expecting a whole heck of a lot, considering that Lost Ark has like 9 currencies that it uses. You know, the silver, the gold, the amethyst shards, the soul stones, the blood simoleons, the adventure seals, pirate coins, fucking Makoko. See, there's infinitely more currency every time I unlock a new area, and it's a bit overwhelming, to be honest. But considering everything has a very specific use, I guess maybe it's not that confusing. You just have to know what's associated with which. I can definitely understand somebody not wanting to look through it. I mean, heck, I almost didn't do PvP in this game because I had to reassign all of my skills because they max out your table and stuff, and I'm like, I don't know what skills to pick, right? I looked up a guide on what they recommended. I didn't know the difference between specialization and swiftness. I think it's just like, it's a game where they want you to experiment and fiddle with stuff, but quite honestly, if what Asmongold says, and it takes 3 years, hypothetically, to max out your gear, I don't think I'm interested in trying to see what works best, right? I'd like to arguably just be on an objectively better path than some others, and just slightly tweak that, because I wasn't even 100% convinced to switch my current loadout with my skill set, because there's not presets for that. You can have presets for the amount of skill point allocation to it, but not the actual layout of the skills. So that's when I have to like take pictures and go back through and change. But I think this is what I'm going to stick with, even though the other one I much preferred. Yeah, the currency situation excludes serious mobile game vibes, but I get they're used to different classes of stuff. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people are worried that the free-to-play aspect of this is going to be a big one, because I believe if, what is it called? This thing, the Crystalline Aura, which is the subscription service, it allows like free teleporting, and like you get like your pet's inventory for like more spots, which is all fine and good. But like, if the one thing that I'm concerned about, if nothing else, is the sheer fact that I have to pay gold to perform actions in my stronghold, and the gold is the sort of premium currency. You only get like maybe 10 or 12 here and there with some main story quests or like some daily tasks, but you know, if I want to craft some potions and it's going to take 5 gold there, I only have about 600 of that right now. And as it stands from a skin perspective, right, I've got this really cool giant, this like fur coat thing that I saw originally when I was building out the striker class in the main menu. And that is like 2,000 gold. Now, I'm not interested in paying money when I can get that gold, but if there are basic research tokens, you know, if we could just exclude the crafting aspect of the stronghold, right? Like if my base needs to research stuff to be able to like, you know, perform basic things in the story or do some other things. Like for example, the first thing I'm working to research on is the tool systems, right? I've got these trade skills like fishing, mining, foraging, all that stuff. And the more that I use those tools, obviously they wear away. And upon repairing them, the max durability reduces. So if I've got a tool that I don't want to put a lot of money into in terms of finding more and more, then I'll want to repair that. Or I believe the term they use for increasing max durability is restoration. And to get that restoration tool, I have to do, you know, I've got to find like certain like high level ores, certain wood. That's all fine. I have the dust system in place with Lost Ark, which I enjoy a lot. I can get a shit ton of the common ones, turn it into ore, or dust rather, like this stuff, right? If I need a bunch of this strong ore, I can just take this mining powder, and then like I believe 10 of these is one of these. I'm perfectly fine with that. The one thing I do need for crafting, if I can find it right here, is these boys. Now the tool crafting component to make this trade skill restoration tool takes quite a lot of things. I believe it takes ancient relics, the rare relics, it takes this iron ore, and then it also takes like 10 gold or like 5 gold or something for each one of these components. And now, you know, that's not bad, but you need like 50 of them for this. So we're talking about as much as I would pay for one of the skins or like a cosmetic change in this game just to get a simple restoration tool for one set of my trade skills. You know, I was fishing for like an hour yesterday. I ran through like about, I would say maybe 400 or 500 points worth of durability on my, you know, max possible 100 fishing rod. Now you tell me if that's worth it. to have that much. If I'm paying for it, sure, yeah. I mean, that's, you know, any amount under the sun, it doesn't matter if it's about 20 bucks, right? But from a grinding perspective, it's almost like you would have to table the trade skills until you can afford to, you know, get your adept or your level 3 or purple or I don't know, whatever nomenclature you want to use. You've got some decent skills and you're worried you're going to lose it. I mean, I don't have to spell it out for you like I did to, I mean, you wouldn't want to use it either, right? It's, I don't know. I'm still not 100% sure how I feel about this game in its entirety. Overall, it's a very enticing game. I enjoy it, but I think New World had a couple things that it did better. Now, would I drop this for New World? Absolutely not. But some of their systems were better. I think New World had a better crafting system because it didn't use premium currency, but I mean, it's like you said, it's a mobile game, right? You're going to be expecting that this for that and these for these and this for that and these for those and that for these and these for this kind of mentality with that game when it's a simple loop of like you need to forge stuff to get more stuff. But I don't know. We'll see, right? Like once I get to level 50, which allows me to do I don't know why I gotta get off normal chat. I hate looking at that. Once I get onto this calendar here at level 50, that allows me to do daily and weekly quests, not class, and that'll help me get stuff going with our guild that we have. And then from there, I believe those give us gold, so we should be able to, you know, sort of make back lost time, you know. Yeah, we'll have to see.
I should have come sooner.
I appreciate that you're here at all, Cerno.
The castle has been cleared of demons.
Can I? No, I can't. Okay, no, we'll just wait this one out then, huh?
He was right next to me.
Armin is at the enemy's camp.
Is this true? Hazarin!
I'll verify. The priest looks like he's fighting someone.
You guys gonna let me out? Nope.
As will we.
It's funny, I'm worried about being patient in this game with the cutscenes, but I suppose I should be paying attention. So these are the elemental ladies who run the previous domain. I didn't know the crafting had so many steps to build that build the part that build the item and the requirements. Totally. I mean, that is like, that was the main thing that I figured out today when I was hanging out with Riku a bit. We were grinding out some stuff in the main story. Neither of us really invested too much into the stronghold, and you know, I'll show you when I get back over there. It's not awful, right? It's not like I'm trying to think what game I did where it was like, oh, like Dyson Sphere. I mean, that's a great example of a game that I had to do simple things, right? You have copper, iron, stone, and then like one other thing, like for a raw material perspective. All of those make like maybe 9 manufactured goods or so, depending on their combination. And then from there, those need other things, and then those need other things, so on and so forth. You get up to the level of the Dyson Sphere amounts, you're going to need thousands of items just to make a couple of things. It's not that bad, but it's the sheer fact that you've got emotional damage. I fucking love that so much. It's not awful, but it is tedious enough that every little microtransaction that you have to do to get to the full percentage of crafting takes gold each, right? Like if it's 5 each and it's like 50, I mean that's so much, right? If it's a little different, maybe that's all right, but I don't know. Yes, hi Meg. I was trying to finish my thought because I have the big dumb stupid brain. I love that you're like trying to get my attention. How are you? I'm doing good. What's going on? How was your day? How are you doing? It's like show and tell, right? There's the script. What are we doing here? Is it? I don't know what I'm doing here. Why am I? I got a massage and feel pretty good. Oh, nice. What kind of massage was it? Standards hands, not deep tissue. You know, I've got a buddy who does all kinds of stuff like that. Maybe not like shiatsu deep tissue style, but I believe he's a general chiropractor and like a lineman fella. And I've debated going over there because this past couple of weeks I feel like I've been waking up with like a not necessarily a crick in my neck, but a little bit of maybe a general stiffness in my back. It's nothing awful, which is why I've been kind of putting it off, but I'd be interested in seeing what he'd have to say about like the way I sleep, or maybe he'll do a little alignment or something, check me out. And the only thing I'm concerned about that though is that he's probably a 400 pound Polish fella, so he would throw me around like a rag doll. I mean, just fucking. Is that? Am I doing something wrong here? If I decide to align, I suggest also pairing it with massage therapy. Okay, I can see that. This is just ridiculous. Can I just break this? Oh, right. Go to the numbers. The thing that this game has been teaching me for years.
Somebody find the enemy mage, quickly.
The enemy mage. Well, okay. Now can I go through it? This is stupid. What am I doing something wrong here? Do I have to go around? Is that what it is? I feel like I'm trying to fit a square block into a circular hole. Well, hang on now. Can I just? Oh, it's like Jet Set Radio. I just. That's satisfying. Oh well, it's probably better when you actually hit. Oh, good heavens! You know, I don't know if I don't know if I showed you guys this, but there was another mission very similar to this, which was kind of odd in their choosing. So I was it was like some great king's tomb or whatnot, and the whole point was that you had this lantern, it was like a spirit bond. You could open up containers and mess with stuff. Now the problem that I had with it is that you couldn't use any weapons or do any damage when you're holding this big clunky sucker. So they gave you, like, similar to how this horse has some attacks, it gave you like a beam and some other stuff that you could use. And it was like a one-shot. No matter how big or small the enemy was, it would just instantly kill it, right? Like, so I could do a beam in a circle, I could do a blast, or like a pulse. And I don't know if anybody's played Final Fantasy 15, that one level later on where you had that stupid ring and you had to go through the maze like a little mouse looking for cheese, and it had this like blood magic or whatever that would just one-shot everything, because the point wasn't to kill enemies or be overwhelmed by a power perspective of accumulated weapons, you know, because it's just got a base amount of damage that everybody does. This is very similar to that, and now I'm seeing this in two different ways. So before, when I was saying they're sort of they're using variety with how they're making this game, I think I'm taking back a bit of what I said with that, because this horse is sort of the same mechanic as that cannon, or like that lantern, or the ring I was mentioning. It's just a silly little one shot, and the name of the game is to not accrue a shit ton of damage, right? Like, you just barely keep moving and then you're fine. I don't know. I think I recognize that I'm kind of all over the place with my opinion. Like, they're not doing more things, and now it's like, oh, the things that they are doing differently, they're all kind of the same. Like, I'm kind of just being a pedantic little fucker with this, but at the same time, like, I don't know. I personally preferred to go through and like combo them. Like I don't know that this is necessarily what I want, but I don't know how I would fix this, right? Like I get that the point is that you're trying to help the townspeople with this like assisted elemental horse that you got from a previous area, but I don't know. I mean, like why is it a one shot, right? Maybe if I had to do it a couple times. But, you know, now that I'm thinking about that, say for that big fella, I had to ram into him 30 times, I would not be interested in it at all. After you align, your muscles would want to push your bones back to their normal positions, so you'd be constantly going to alignments which are costly. So massage therapy helps to keep that alignment consistent, or it allows your muscles and bones to sort of stay in that position and just be there as a standard. I guess I don't know like what the difference is between massage therapies and alignments. Like I get what you just said, but is massage therapy like a cheaper, more permanent solution? I guess. I'm trying to think what my question is. Oh, looks like I did it. Look at that big sumbitch. Oh. Oh no. Oh, you know what this reminds me of? Not Shadow of Colossus. What's the... Oh my goodness, hang on. It's No, it is Shadow of the Colossus. Yeah, it's like Arga or whatever. You're running down the single wooden bridge, and it like barely makes it. God, we really just Yoshi'd that horse, huh? So this is Kakul Sidon. This is the fella that has been causing all this. So, if I'm being honest, I don't know exactly who Armin is in terms of the Lost Ark franchise. I believe he's a priest that helped us in the beginning. Like, his whole point of contention with us is that he was, like, famous traveling to, like, the starter area, and people were, like, sussed out by the fact that he had amazing healing magic. As it turns out, he's a demon, or like a Delane, like partial demon, and he's using his vast like mana reserves to heal people. I don't know how it works. I thought those were different schools of magic. I don't particularly care. Aligning is mostly how your bones move with one another, and fixing another movement that causes pain. Massage therapy helps move your muscles to be in an optimal position that cause less stress. Oh, so an alignment just like kind of straightens out your bones a bit, but a massage therapy would help to keep the muscles over the new area of the bone. I see. Okay. Hey buddy, wake up. Got some brekkie for you. Oh, he just... he can just do that, okay. I suppose it's good to know that he can just fear me. Usually there's like an indicator that I'm going to be feared, but I guess considering he's a boss that commands fear, maybe if we just get close enough. That's the issue, right? Oh, okay, well. What in the world? Oh, I guess, right. Well, that's interesting. Alignments of the videos you see of chiropractors cracking backs, necks, hips, all that. Okay, that makes sense. Get that, what is it, symbiotic fluid or whatever. Get that flowing in all the joints, make all the pops and bubbles and stuff for them. A little bit better movement and such. Immediate pressure. Interesting. Oh, there's a lot of these. It's probably like the last one I pick, right? Oh, he's just not in any of these. Oh, well, no, he is. It just I didn't see it. Come on now. Bada bing. Hey, look at that. I got 10 gold from him. Maybe 100 more fights, and I'll be able to afford a skin. Useless body. I've only seen him in that body. Is that like an earthly coil or something? I don't... Whatever. I don't know how demons work in this game. No, I get you. Yeah. It relieves immediate pressure. I understood what you... Really, I would have assumed that you would have gone to some sort of like alignment or muscle therapy with your foot.
Open the gate and take us back to Petrania. We must regroup and
Is he gonna kill him? He's gonna absorb him, isn't he? Yeah, he's been doing this a lot. Look at that. So, I don't know if anybody's seen Heroes, that, is like an HBO show or not, but the one leader, or everybody had powers to a certain degree. There was this kid Hero, little Asian fellow who had the ability to warp space and time, but it was really unpredictable, so he didn't do too well in, like, messing that up. I think he caused, like, timeline issues? I don't know. There was this one girl, God, what was her name? I can't remember, but she would like be able to heal. She was sort of invincible, right? She had amazing regenerative abilities. As long as she didn't get killed, she would be able to heal any wound, right? She would... Okay. Yeah, who knows what that was? I feel like we were just, what do you call it? We were just talking about something to do with my, my video card on the left, and yeah, we'll see how the bitrate goes. I know it's still kind of determining the quality. It said encoding error, so I would assume that that's purely just you know, just a resource sort of thingy thing. But I don't know. We'll figure out what happens. I'm not super concerned though. I know these things happen in general, right? Lost Ark's a pretty what do you call it? Pretty intensive game, so he's here, the traveling merchant. Hot chocolate coffee. That's a funny name for it. Grab that. Who likes this? Theron and Norin. Ooh, I'll take that jazz all day. Oh, excuse me, I got the hiccups, something fierce. Those margaritas are fucking doing me in. Hey there, fella. What's going on, Jazz Wobbles? I don't think we've met before, but thanks for the follow. How's your day going? Happy Tuesday, right? We've got that famous palindrome. Jordan has slight scoliosis in one of his hips, which is higher than the other. I just have stress. Oh. Yeah, no, that makes sense. So I guess when we were talking about the difference between like alignments and all that, so I guess yours is just like, yours would just be like muscle therapy, whereas he would have issues with bone alignments and such, and that's where he would need alignments as well as massage therapy. Okay, I'm starting to piece it together. But yeah, trying to think what I should do next. I gotta talk to this fella up here with some stuff and things, but what was I doing here? I'm gonna save these because I know my buddy Riku needs one of these engravings. I can't remember what. But this is going to be some pretty good stuff. You know, I never really use any of these, so I never know what to pick, but maybe I should be using them, right? You're a striker? I'm also a striker and I'm level 38. Well, how about that? That is a funky little coincidence, isn't it? We're like brothers, only closer. Oh, what is this? To go back to the start point, using a portal will bring it back to your return point. Wait, what? Oh, Guardian Raid. Never mind. I don't want anything to do with the Guardian Raid. What server am I on? I'm on the one that starts with a V. I don't for the life of me remember what that's called. I don't know if I can check that in here. But yeah, I'm well, let's see. Character profile. Just cards and Raven. Valton? No, it's there's a Y in there also. It's no, so I'm North America. I believe the US only has the one server. I think Europe has a couple different. But I'm in the East Coast / Central Coast server. I think. Don't quote me on all that jazz, but it's something to that effect. Let's see, game menu. Let's just switch characters, huh? We'll not quit the game. We're gonna return to. US has West Coast and Central and East servers. Well, it looks like I'm gonna go back to character selection screen. I sure do. Yeah, how'd you find me, fella? I know we haven't talked prior, so I don't know if that was just you browsing the Lost Ark category or not. Oh, yeah, that's a funny little coincidence, isn't it? The same class and all that, but I guess if you just pick martial artist as a male, then that's you know, I believe they only have striker, right? Because one of my friends was telling me, am I locked up here? Yeah, please wait a moment. She's doing, I don't remember what the bard subclass is. There's unless bard is the subclass. I can't remember. Let's see here. We are on server. Vicus. That's what it's called. Vicus. And in East. Okay, that's kind of funny, huh? They're all busy except for the one I have. Bard is a subclass. Okay, so I would guess it's mage is the main whatever you call that, the category, or I guess no, it would just be class. I'm trying to put lipstick on a pig. It's just really just the one. What was I gonna say? Yeah, she's doing the bard because she likes the healing and all that jazz. I'm on Rowandow on West Coast. Well, how are you liking it? I don't know how long you've been playing it, but if you're level 38, that means you've put about 50-60 hours into it, much like I have. Of course, I'm doing mostly Makoko seeds, and that's more roster XP than it is leveling. So there's a good chance that if you've just been bum rushing the story, then maybe you've been doing it for less time than I have. I don't know if this is an unfamiliar territory or not for you. This is pretty far along in the east side of the house. I've been taking my time playing a bunch of PvP. How have you been liking the PvP? Because I just recently set up a means to do better with PvP, but I haven't quite yet tested it out. I just got all of my my skills aligned, as well as like a new layout for my skill tree. I don't know how well I'll do, because I think at this point in the game I'm pretty much in line with whatever. Oh my fucking god, look at that big old Makoko seed statue. Now that's what we're gunning for, right? This is the thing that you get when you have a big number of Makoko seeds. That's what I want. I want a big fucking avocado in my front yard.
You're back. I was waiting for you. There are matters that need your approval.
It shows Striker PvP. Random idea. I just made a video for my YouTube channel if you want to check that out. Okay. Yeah, I'll have to check that out. I don't know. I feel like the one thing, if nothing else, that I'm what do you call it? The one thing that I was sort of hesitant on about PvP is the fact that there are so many skills and so many what are they called? Tripods that you can select. And I think, like I was saying before, even though you can reskin them at any point with no like backlash of like having to redo them, I just feel like I don't want to have to learn all that. I feel like with PvP I won't know what I'm doing wrong, and there's not like a tips menu that says, hey, by the way, you lost because of this, right? It's not like League or any of those MOBAs with like, by the way, you were doing these things incorrectly, which means you're going to want to increase these skills. Check out these items that have this. I'm making a guide on Striker PvC soon. Well, I think we'll get along just fine, huh? This is going to be one of those things where we'll be able to just we'll figure it out in time as we go. And I know that, like, you know, I'm getting to the point in these maps that they have for the game where it's like just a bunch of what do you call it? They don't have everything done with what I want to do because I'm about in line with what the other people are making for guides. So PvP is still a bit immature, I think is the word for it. But let's, what was I going to check? Oh, right, I wanted to show the old, what do you call it? The crafting system, because that was one thing I wanted to do. Time stop potion. What is? I'm not interested in any of that. I think I'm good here. I just want to kind of do the storage and then go from there. So the crafting. I say copy my abilities and just start spamming buttons in PvP. You know, honestly, that's kind of the method that I'm doing to get across in this game. I'd like to try a bit of PvP to see what people are doing, but I don't think I can snag what they're doing, right? I don't think that's how that works. What have we got here? View craftable. We're gonna go tools, apprentice, logging. What do I need to do here? Reach crafting workshop level 2. Okay, and then complete craft method adapt logging. Okay, craft method adapt log. Let's see. Lost Ark craft method. I forgot to put in the word arc, so it ended up being a bunch of Amazon links. Let's see what we got here. I suppose we just pick one, right? Like we'll do fishing, and then we'll do adept fishing, I guess. We'll do... I assume I have to do craft method adept fishing tool. Yeah. Lost Ark. Craft. Ing method. Adept fishing tool. What have we got here? Fishing tool. What have we got here? So the adept craft kit takes the tool crafting. What the heck? I need to find a cabinet. I'm not gonna mess with this. I know what I need to make for that stuff. I'm sure it will pop up later. Oh yeah, yep, posting links and stuff like that. What do you call it? We'll you know, we'll get there, right? I'll definitely check it out after stream. Look into that stuff. But what else was I gonna do? Something with dispatch, right? I'd like to do not raid seals, adventure seals. That's what we're looking for. Right, because the adventure seals, actually, I might have enough. Let's see. Little girl who... I heard about that. Yeah, I heard that the mother was... it was all that jazz, and it made, like, national news. And that's something that you can... That's something you can brag about every day, right? Like, it doesn't matter what you mess up. It's like, oh, well, you know, I went to the moon. I did that, blah, 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 right? What was it? The Me Monsters, I think was the not Joe Rogan, Brian Regan bit that he did was that there's those guys, but they just love to hear themselves talk. The way they talk with their inflated, like, oh, I have a yacht, I do this, blah, blah, blah. You just see their heads swelling up and they start screaming at you. You, what did he say? All you have to do is say you went to the moon, right? Because like the astronauts are one of 5 people who have touched the moon's surface, and that can dwarf any physical or mental achievement that somebody has gotten on Earth, right? Because it's like, you know, it's like you're just sitting there eating your meal quietly as they're yapping on about their 401k and their, you know, their big business merger. You know, when you were talking about sailing the 7 seas in your yacht, that reminds me of when I was in the Sea of Tranquility, you know, on the moon. He's such a little shit. I love that bit so much. Let me... Okay, so I think by getting this crafting recipe, this gives me that crafting method. When outside the stronghold, the learned crafting method provided mail. Okay, yeah, there it is. Crafting method. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. So we're going to control 1. We're going to craft and pop in here. Adept fishing tool. So we need the adept craft. Is that Big Bang Theory, right? Howard Wolowitz. The thing I was doing, the on the moon bit, was Brian Regan, but unless you're talking about something else, I was kind of yammering about a multitude of things. Right. So in order to do the trade skill toolkit, I need a tool crafting part, and in order to do that, I need the tool crafting part. I gotta buy that. Also trying to figure out what to do with the items that have the little gold icon. The items that have the little gold icon. Are you talking about this little icon down in the bottom right here? So that means that they are going to be for the adventure tome. And there can be a multitude of things you have to do with that. From the Thramis perspective, it all kind of depends, right? So like an example is Vita's Pride Home style food. I believe you can just buy this from them. I don't think it requires anything crazy. The Regria flower oil has to be made from the flowers that you get there. The sprout cider is from the sprout saplings that you can get. Wheat bread is from other stuff. The packed white stew is you can buy, and then the 500 Mira wine is an example of the. It's a timed thing, so you have to get the 499-year-old wine from a dungeon, and then you have to wait 2 hours in game, or rather, IRL, and then that becomes 500-year wine, and then you can use it. So, if it has this next to it, it'll tell you what you can get, right? It'll say it's a key ingredient to fully melted gelato. What do we need to unlock things? You do need them to unlock stuff. Basically, over time, there will be advantages to getting stuff for the adventure tool. As you can see, I've got like all of the stories, all of the monsters in the area, all of the, what are they called, vistas. I've done both parts, both normal and hard on the dungeons, as well as basically all the collectibles, save for this one little teensy bit left. So I need to do this, as well as get both Neria and Sierra up for rapport to be 100% here. Now, you don't necessarily need to do this. You get some Ignia tokens. I haven't quite figured out what the Ignia tokens do yet, because, I haven't gotten a chance to unlock any, but you get some cool stuff. The main thing I would recommend is like, Gustavin's holy water allowed me to vastly increase the rapport with Syria, the lady from, or I guess it would be Sierra, from the first area, because she gives you this, and the holy potato with teeth marks can only be achieved from her when you have full rapport. So I guess these items are only as important as you give them value. Now, if you're going to go hunting for them, I'm sure there's plenty of guides and stuff to find them, but if you happen to come across something you're not really sure what it does, like I think I've got like a couple of rando things in my inventory, like the crow meat. It can't be dismantled and it's not tradable, which means that you can make it, right? It'll do something. Or like, what is this? The Book of Demons, which I think I can't use it per se. It's used as an ingredient in something else, which I don't remember. The Alien's Blessing is specifically not really an adventure item thing, because it's specifically like a buff. The beer, same thing, just a buff. Same thing with this. But like the broken equipment tool, because it's got that little baggy symbol, I believe it's specifically used for like equipment. So all of these symbols kind of mean stuff. Like the little border around it means that it's a battle item. This means that it's for the stronghold, and stuff like that. Let's get rid of all of this jazz. Bada bing, bada boom. Okay. What am I doing here? Right. I don't know what I want here. Why not? I'll take a couple of those. I don't really need any of these raid items, do I? Oh, I like the sound of the campfire. Take a couple of those suckers. Okay, what was I doing here? I need to talk to the lady about the crafting toolkit. Hello. I probably missed it, didn't I? Let's go back all the way front. Crafting tool part. Yep, there it is. Trade skill restoration kit. Now the question is, I believe I've already got that. Trade skill tool restoration kit. Okay. Control. Huh? Right. Trade skill tool restoration kit. Now isn't that a fucker? There's multiple times that you can buy that. Now I only need that once, but those adventure seals are a bit hard to come by. That's sleazy. I wonder if they do that intentionally to kind of, you know, mess you over. There was something here I wanted to do, and I don't believe she was going to give it to me. I think she does the exchange goods, right? She gives me like pirate coins and tokens. Yeah, adventure seal. Let me make sure that the adventure seal is what it is. Okay. So we're going to grab one of those boys. Yes, sir. We're going to want that. Do I have any victory seals? Not nearly enough for all that jazz. That adventure seal, that's fine. So in 75, probably not. Oh, just 5 off. I suppose I should have done a pretty quick dispatch, but I was more interested in doing ones they give me adventure seals directly instead of, you know, all this stuff, but it's fine, right? I think I have a time reduction to... Oh, baby. That's fine. 8 minutes is okay. Bada bang, bada boom. Nice. Let's get those suckers going. Perfecto. I love early game stuff. Now, crafting tool part is what we want. Pretty straightforward there. Whoopsie. I have to confirm it. Now... No, that was the right button. Lab, crafting, bada bing. There it is. So I need more of the strong iron ore. I need heavy iron ore and tender timber. Now, if I'm not mistaken, these are East Lutera items, right? Lake Bar, Medric Monastery, Battlebound Plains, yeah. Ilbrin Forest, Sunbright, Layar Terrace. Is there anyone that's both? Probably not, right? No. Okay, so let's see where those are, huh? Sunbright, Layar Terrace, blah blah blah. Yeah, why not? We'll go say hi to some people over in Sunbright. Okay, so I think what we'll do is we will go to... Can I not just go there? Is that not how it works? Did I touch something? Oh, there we go. I'll go back to... what was it that I needed to do in the Lutera Castle? I can't remember, but we're gonna go over there and talk to the dust people, because I've already kind of exchanged all my shit and broken it down to its bare components, which is good, because I now don't have to worry about grinding out the stupid blue level. I guess that would be rare. I'm not really sure. Like, that's another thing that's kind of not my favorite about this game, is that different classes of things have different ratings. So like adept tools is purple, and I don't know if that's also the case for classifying these crafting materials. I do want to help this guy out though. Here you go, buddy. Yeah, there you go. Get in there, dog. Where's another? Suppose we can. What do we got here? It should be around here. So there she is. I do like this about the game. I like that you don't get interrupted when you're doing these trade skills. Similar to how, oh goodness, man. Similar to, I don't know, I think the mounts they can anti out of it. Ooh, right around the corner. There's one down here, right? Oh, right, I forgot about these boys. Come on now. Everybody group up. Family photo. I love that sweeping downward kick. What was that? Right, Dragon's Awakening. That's or Storm Dragon Awakening specifically. Hey, Frostful. Frostful of these nuts. Oh, whoa! What's this? Injured Berhart. Well, why don't we get? Is he make a little XP for it? Yeah, why not? Oh, okay. What was I doing here? Oh, howdy. I goes there. Okay, let's see what we've got for... Got decent tender timber. Forgot exactly what the amounts were, but we'll get a good handful of logging done. I don't know what I have more of. Definitely logging. I guess we'll do more mining as well. I don't know if this area even has mining. No, it really doesn't yet, does it? Oh well. Flying Orchard's got a little bit of that. We'll do some more logging in this area first, though. I do want to knock out a good amount of that. Right. I don't know why I'm messing around with these fellows, but it's kind of funny. Oh, look at that. Pops are back in. I am going to want to do a little bit more of this, which is why I'm glad they've got... Oh. Increases life energy consumption to 3,000. Durability loss plus 100% doubles trade skill XP. And trade skill materials get... Whoa. Oh, so... It's just like ineffective on traps and all that. Okay, well, let's... I'm gonna head off and do some reading. Well, you have a good one, Nick. Enjoy that reading. What have you been reading lately, besides 100 different titles? What's the new thing here? Oh, maybe it was this lady. Card packs, you know. 406 right now. Good gravy. This guy's funny looking. Okay, well let's go down to Flying Orchard, huh? Do a little bit of mining. My hair's all tangled up. Yeah. Okay. Where do you want to go? Is there a bit right to? Yeah, that's perfectly fine. Never mind. I remembered which way that was. That is no bueno. Last time I went in there, there was some big fellas. They were pretty hardy, like really hard to hit. So the return of the disaster class hero, but it's repetitive so far with how the MC wants to exact his revenge. Yeah, I've heard that story a million times, right? Maybe this isn't the best place for mining, but then again, we are in a pretty big open area. So there's one. I don't exactly want one. Maybe it's more down here. Up to date with that, so I can move on to something else. Hey, nice. Get you on this time. Here was hang it channel always down to that. Yeah, no worries. Well, I'll catch you for that for sure. A recipe from a Makoko style grilled anchovy from Wisdom Island. Maybe Wisdom Island is where we get the Makokos. We'll have to see, huh? I see somebody else had the same idea for mining, huh? It's funny. I am interested in doing a bit of that leap essence to do some fishing in tandem, right? Some really high level yield for fishing would be nice. It's because I'd like to get up to 30 fairly quickly, but I don't know how long that'll take. Ooh, who gave me darkness? Oh well, I guess it's not the end of the world, right? I'm not particularly interested in fighting them. Oh, well. What have we got here? I don't remember. Oh, there is one up to the left. I was going to say it. Even though it wasn't, like, directly to my right, I knew there was one coming up eventually. I guess I could say that about most any skill, right? Like, oh, there's bound to be a fishing spot somewhere in this fishing town, right? Wishing to repair my stuff would be nice. Conveniently placed right in the area that I need that, right?
What's going on? Why are they like that?
Trying to think. I definitely would like to sell all this jazz off. From there, what's Nah, I think I'll dismantle this stuff. Probably get more from it in here. Can I sell the stones? I can't. What am I?
What's going on?
Am I jumping?
Why are they like that?
Let's go together.
These boys are fucking really interested in coming for me. I just want to do this a little bit of mining clothes.
This is all because it's become so hard to think of
Worried about Dire Village.
Man, that's... I don't know, the pathing sometimes, I've complained about this 100 times. It's like, oh, what is going on with that? Alrighty, what am I looking at here? I wanna say I haven't been paying attention to how much they get for the blue ore, but I feel like at the end of the day it's not super imperative. Right? Because the point is just getting a certain amount of it, and then I can head over to Latera Castle and make my own ore, right? So I get out of here. Little buggers. But yeah, I don't know if I want to make all of that jazz just yet. I know I definitely want to start working on it. It's just so much gold, right? That's my main concern. Where else should we go though? I guess that's the point of the game, right? Like use tools to repair tools to do more stuff, right? Like it doesn't matter until it does, I suppose. Okay. Yeah, let's talk to Mr. and Mrs. Dust. So if I remember, I need tender timber, sturdy wood, the blue iron ore, I can't remember the adjective they use for that, as well as the green iron ore. So I'll make a little bit of everything and then go from there, right? Can I check that? Can I go to my stronghold and, well, what do we got here? No, it doesn't look like I can check. Oh well. Dust. Is it you down here by the faceting? Let's take a look, huh? Trade skill exchange, repair, ability stone color, gem expert, craft best essential transfer skill tree, bistro. Well, I guess we just start going around checking peeps, right? That's that's the big one we've got here. Let's see. No. Well, hang on now. Do I want to? Yeah, why not? We'll just get rid of these chests, right? Yeah, whatever. I'm not super broken up, right? The idea that I'll just be able to sell these once they've been faceted is the big thing I'm interested in. Yeah, look at that. I got a little achievement for it too. Refaceting, right. I can't talk to you just yet, so you're not the man to call for that stuff specifically, but when do I talk to this announcement platinum field, eh? Well, I suppose in due time. We'll mess with that. An alchemist, I think, is the person we talk to. Yes? No? Maybe? No. Processor? Oh. Okay, so this is... Do I want that yet? Not yet. We'll talk to her later. I think we get better stuff eventually. But trade school. Man, I'm just blind leading the blind, aren't I? There it is. Okay, so this person to talk to is the trade skill material exchange. That makes sense. I guess I should have figured, since it directly relates to trade skills, that it would be he'd be the fellow to talk to. So what I think I'll do first is take inventory on all my low level shits, but it's in bases of 100 at a time. So okay, what we do need is, let's look it up, huh? So quickie, what is it? Trade skill tool restoration kit, Lost Ark. What we got here? Okay, so the trade tool crafting part is made up of 22 strong iron ore, which, let's see how much of that we've got. 17. So let's just do, oh no, because we need 40. So no, let's just start for 1 for right now, because I don't know how much gold I'm gonna need. But 17 to 22 would be, oh, that's some math. It's just 5. So okay, man, that's a lot of mining powder. So 100 to get 10 of these boys. So I mean, it's a direct 1-to-1 then. Hey, Kolsch. I'll catch you later with that lurk, though. Mining powder. What do we got here? Oh, is Kolsch one lurk? Is that a follower emote? Oh, okay. So 100 of this ore gives me 80 mining powder. So that's, I'm trying to do some math, like how much of, like how many rocks is guaranteed to give me the, what do you call that? The strong iron ore or whatnot. That's, so 60 powder gets me 10 of that. So to get 22, I need 120 to start out with. I feel like maybe 160, and to get 160 we need 200 iron ore, and that gives me anywhere from like 4 to 5. Wow. Okay, shit. That's like 40 rocks just to get that much. That's not a lot, but my goodness, with how stretched apart they are, I would definitely want to look into better amounts, right? Is this just all blank? That's interesting that it's like that. Sturdy timber. I've got plenty of sturdy timber. Oh, but I need it twice, so I need 48. So I need a couple of these boys. Okay, let's talk to Mr. Skill Powder. Sturdy timber, bada bing. Easy peasy there. And then we're gonna need heavy iron ore. So 88 heavy iron ore. I've got 40. Okay. Let's talk about it. Heavy iron ore. Can I... What do we got here? Well, it appears I'm gonna have to do some more mining, huh? Okay. That's fine. We'll go back to... It's not Rithramus, right? It's West Lutera that has all of it. Yeah. Yeah, we'll do this right first. Tender timber, rare relics, ancient relics. Because I think the monastery as well is I think it's got relics. I can't remember exactly, but I'm gonna need quite a lot of ancient relics. But 40 gold, my goodness. Okay. What do we got here? Yeah, so we're just gonna throw on the old radar. We'll just keep looking for all that jazz. I think the hardest part is honestly just like remembering to find them, right? Like remembering to turn on my radar. I mean, come on. One ancient relic? I need 128 of those suckers. Maybe it's because it was a damaged one that's not like an amazing yield. Yeah, let's, before I forget, keep mining. Right, it's good that I can hit this twice. Oh, look at that, 2 already. Strong, that's great. Oh. Hey now. Am I going too far? Is it over this way? There it is. Hey, oh. Okay, so the relic is one that I get antied out of. Interesting. One relic. That sucks, but I guess that's the grind, right? The idea that the relics are going to be annoying as heck to find. I mean, how many dang relics do I have? 65. My goodness. So then that means I got some big hitters. It has to be the damaged ones that don't give you the good stuff. Maybe this area is just chock full of shitty Okie dokie. Look at you, you're a big boy, huh? You can eat your Wheaties. Let's not forget to put on the rusty tusty helmet. Got my little antenna out. It's the wrong button. Let's grab that boy again. Okie dokie. What else have we got here? Yeah, wow. I guess I don't know what the exchange rate is, but I can only imagine because I need 80 of these boys. Bilgrin Forest, Battlebound Plains, Sunbright Hill. Well, I'm gonna go to Sunbright Hill because this has probably got much better relics available, right? Plus logging, so I think against my better judgment, while we don't necessarily have enough of the iron ore, I think I'd like to focus on the ancient relics, considering we've got all the blue stuff we need for that. Ooh, already. Okay. Relic trace, much better than the damaged relic trace, right? Are we gonna get something good? Right, okay, perfect. I was like, my god, fucking, it's not worth it. Alright, getting some good. I suddenly feel a lot better about what I need to do. Excavating, what do we got here? Level 5 I get. Oh, less durability. So the sonar, the loot hunter, increases your chance of finding treasure relic when investigating relic. Okay. Will disappear after a while. Okay. I can get down with that. Want to help me with my buzzsaw? No? Okay. You're lost, lady. Am I getting close? Probably not. I had to be up this way then, where Mr. Willie is. Okay. Let me check something. I will work on my sorry, I'm doing a quick little back end. Weird. Yeah, sorry, I was just checking my little automation thingies. Where? Right, we were doing a little bit of the. Oh, look at that! I come back and I'm just chock full of these babies. Nice world tree point. Good little bit of the what do you call it? The relics. It's exactly what we like to see. This is a pretty stacked area then. The world tree leaves I always forget about until I get a couple. Oh, hi. Hi, Willy Willy. How you doing, buddy? I'm not interested in fighting you, but I appreciate the sentiment. Up here, maybe? There's a good spot to have it right outside the boss's area. Good soup. Okay, let's. What are we doing here? What am I? What do I, the gamer, want out of this? This area I'm not familiar with, but I feel like they've got something for me back here. So we need 128 of the ancient relics, and then we need 80 of the rare relics. So we're almost there. Got a good amount as far as the. Okay, 52 sturdy timber. It's good. 88 heavy relics. We're gonna want more of that, but in the future that'll be. Is it right here? It's damn close. Oh. Okay. Damn, 20% of the cocoa sound. Yeah, mostly fishing though. Oh, look at that. I can get the adept all trade skill XP. Faint or charm, which I don't. 3 special effects will be decided randomly. Oh, the adept craft kit. Nice, nice, nice. Behave, you can give me more of what I was looking for. Maybe this will be the bananas one. Give me all kinds of good stuff right over in this corner. Well, it certainly gave me a bit of an upgrade. Better master digging. Okay, so decreased durability. Looking at for durability, pretty good. Will he be cool, man? Well, look at that, it was right on top of it. More 41, 43 by the jugs. Well, I guess we just find a shit ton of the regular old relics, then we can transfer them over. But we're talking like 100 at a time that I would need. Yeah, nothing over this way. Oh. You silly lad, I don't want to mess around with all that. Ooh. Right near the tree too. I'm starting to think they're getting buried next to where seedlings are getting planted, right? Like 100 years ago in the days of old, blah blah blah. We put two things in the ground, and that was food and relics. But I suppose the food is sort of a general term, right? You could call it squirrel food for the walnut trees they're putting down. Or I guess those would be more like kind of like pine trees, maybe. I'm not a botanist, so I can't say I'm familiar with what that tree's origins are. Big boy. Somebody wants some attention. What the heck is this? Oh! What the fuck? Instead of a relic, I got a damn chest? Nice! Nice cock. That's a great one. I got 30 of those rare relics. Well, that's exactly what we were looking for. We needed 80, so that puts us right in line with our year over year. Come on, baby. Let's finish this bad boy up. Let's get one in the books. Getting closer, getting closer. I just missed it too, isn't that funny? Now we've got enough wood. We're doing. I feel like I say I'm fine, but then I realize I need multiple of these dang things, and then it's like, okay, well, you know, maybe not all of what we need. Might even check logging being better. Your skill as a lumberjack to cut down lush trees. So just... Huh. I guess it doesn't really say, does it? Just you get more trees. Maybe it's a crafting speed. Or I guess it would be crafting, it would be gathering speed. Alright, let's see what Mr. Relic Hunter has to say. Ooh. He heard his name. Am I just missing them? Yeah, I was. I was like, I was just a little bit away from where I need to be. Not enough work energy, my goodness. Mhm. No. I could just try that again. There we go. Okay. Ah, one away. Always a bridesmaid, never a bride. So very close. All this will be just mildly worth it, right? I mean, I have to pay gold. I guess the soft skills of getting my logging, mining, and excavating up is pretty good. Even though I never thought I would have to level those, but I'm glad that they're making use of all of the skills so that it's not like Stardew where fishing is objectively the best one to do, you know? Yeah, no, it is excavating. Oh well. Just need a little bit more. Oh, you're over here in the corner, huh? What are you doing over here? Wanna come say hi? There she is. What if we both cut the tree, huh? It's funny, as soon as I put this dang search button thing on, I'm instantly finding myself finding relics and all that. Which I suppose is good, right? The objective is to be in the area that has the dang relics in the first place. Not enough work energy. Well, God, I took all that time to freaking... Oh, I guess those two don't really do anything for the amount of work energy, so I guess I kind of ate my words there and should have just been aware of the fact that there's not enough to go around, right? No shot. Over here? Of all places?
World harvest. A farmer ought to do honest work.
There you are. You little bugger. Alright, let... Alright, let's go to the stronghold. Let's see if we can make it. I'm not 100% sure we can yet, but it is worth a try. Right? Okay. Oh, right. The heavy iron ore, that's what we were looking for. I completely forgot. 30. Oh. So we're gonna need double everything. Interesting. Well, I... Well, there's no way around it, right? So if we're going to be getting... What is it? You need 40? So I guess the best way to do that would be to do... double 40, which would be 80. No, it would have to be 120. Yeah, we'd have to get sets of 3. Because 3 times 4. So, maybe we'll hold off on this for now, huh? I don't know what the traveling merchant is interested in selling, but, comma.
May Regulus watch over the hero who protected the sanctuary.
Okay. Well, glad I checked, right? Who knows, I could have gotten a different one that I already had. It's a little main story, huh?
They say a whole bunch of people saw it.
Lord. Ugh.
Sorry, where do I have to go? Oh, the Ancients Villager. I was like, what exactly would you like me to do, right?
Let's get ready to leave. Good Lord. Ugh.
I understand.
Everyone's being so mean.
My fault.
Wait, so I thought Morfetta was the bad lady that we were calling, unless it's just like skewed, overshadowed. But like, nah, she's not good or bad. She's objectively just the antagonist. Oopsie doo. I overshadowed.
We were just
Hi,
about to leave.
giant. Hmm.
We will lead the soldiers back.
I was about to teleport there. How much would it be to be this close? 15. Okay, so I'm guessing 15 is the minimum. Hmm. Goodness me, I'm getting a little sleepy. I didn't expect this with how early it is, but I suppose all those sets of walking around every day does take its physical toll. I think this is a good start. There's a Holy Inquisition taking over, and I think I'm ready to log off. That's kind of a funny. It's funny timing, because if I'm not mistaken, the religious zealots that were the Templars and stuff used deception quite a lot to get what they wanted. Speak with Gabriel. Shouldn't be too hard. I don't think this will put me into a cutscene. They've just introduced the fact that there's enemies now at this point. When I mean enemies, I mean like enemies of this specific section. The fact that they're fighting the wall, not that this game has enemies. I think I figured that out.
Sacria, we are the priests of the Holy Sacrian Empire in the service of the Lord of all gods, Regulus.
Form deny. Ooh.
That's for us to decide.
Sacria is the largest holy country in Arcadia. It's also
I told you, I'm not.
But
If they are heretics, they'll be punished.
Get out of the way. This is an inspection.
goodness me, I keep nodding off a little bit here and there. Sorry about the dead air and all that, but I think once I do this little bit, I think we will officially call it for the day.
Why are you doing this to me? Seriously.
Move out of the way, please.
The actions of the Sacrian priests are strange, no matter how I look at it.
I'll say whisper to the present, to the resident being interrogated.
So, the young lady is helping us.
Maybe we'll get just a little more of the folks just around the corner.
Lady Marilyn? Okay. Understood.
Something suspicious?
There we go. That is a good stopping point. The fact that we've got a little Miss Card action going on here. Just take a quickie look. Ooh, he's cute, right? No. Well, unless it's like one of these. Darkness damage reduction. Yeah, fuck it. Really, Roblin has extra cards that I can upgrade. Who else has got cards? Sierra. I don't know, Giant Worm. Canadian Azure. Ghost Giant. Okay, well. Something in the old inventory that I was looking at. Yeah, well, not the end of the world, I suppose. Yeah, let's, oops, wrong button there. Just gonna turn this up around, and I will catch everybody in a little bit, huh? What, there's something I was gonna do here. Oh, yeah, we'll just go to BRB and listen to a little ghost choir on the way out now. I'm just gonna do some stuff on my back end here. Yeah.